and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chiringa, and on this channel I share my life experiences. And on today's topic I want to share with you ways to know people who do not mean well for you. Please stay tuned. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Anyway, so number one, they criticize you more than they celebrate your achievements. They will criticize your achievements. Let's say you are studying law, you make it, you pass, and suddenly your friend is like, wow, congratulations, but you should have done nursing, you should have done nursing or medicine. This kind of course, you won't be able to find a job. They'll always have something negative to say in your achievements. Number two, they talk behind your back, but they smile to your face. They'll come to you, they'll be smiling, they'll be talking with you. The minute you turn around, you become vulnerable with them. You tell them everything about yourself. The minute you turn around, they start using everything against you. They'll say everything you say to them. They'll say bad, mean things. These people can be mean. There's a person, I remember, I'll give you an example. There's a girl that I had befriended early this year. Her name was Betha. This woman, I introduced her to my family. I introduced her to my children, and I was very shocked. Like a few days later, like maybe a week later, I found out that she was calling me a B word and saying that I looked washed up, I looked finished, I looked like I was being used by several people, like I looked like I was a nobody. Then these people are just mean. But she was busy smiling to my face and saying, oh, you know what, I'll help you do this, I'll help you do that, but she never did those things. So anyway, be careful with such people. Then number three is they usually want what you have. And this is so true, guys. I had a friend who would go through my phone to look for numbers for the guys she thought guy she thought I was interested in. She'll get his number from my phone without telling me and start calling him and saying stuff. And this person always had something negative to say as well. She always had something negative to say about everything I was doing. She would always make foolish comments, bad comments to make me feel bad. She always wanted to have what I had. She would actually ask this guy, and she would go to this guy and ask him, what is it that is so special about her? Why is it that you want her instead of me? What's so special about her? So they usually want what you have. And then number four is they always pretend to be helping you. I have a friend. She's not even my friend anymore. I have somebody, like, when the time that I was looking for a job, I was going through a very difficult time, she would come to me and she'd say, oh, hey, listen, there's a job at this place and this place, but there's a job somewhere, you should bring your papers with you, I'll talk to them to help you get a job. And I was so excited. I said, oh wow, where is that place? Please give me the number of these people, show me the place so that I can go there. I start pushing for myself. She stopped picking up my calls. She came up with one excuse after the other. These people are not around, these people, but you are not showing me. If there's a job somewhere, why aren't you showing me to go there and work? Why aren't you giving me the numbers of these people? Instead, you just say, oh, there's a job this side, I'll push for you, but you never tell me where this job is. She'll never tell you who these people are. Then the other thing is the same person again. She had this pastor that these people who like going to pastors for whatever they need. So she's telling this friend of hers about this pastor. Oh, hey, listen, there's a pastor. He's helping me in prayers for that. This is during an exam time. And when this girl asks her to say, hey, can you give me his number? She says, oh, no problem. So she gives her the number, but she changes the two last numbers, so that when this other girl tries to call him, she can't get through. So she's always trying to act like she's helping you, but in the actual sense, she's just laughing at you behind your back. You look like really you are nothing and nobody. You're just a toy to play with. Then number five is they put you down through jokes. One of my experiences has been like this friend of mine that I had. She comes to my place to visit, and you know what? At this point, because I do suffer from stress-induced alopecia. So this time around, she comes, my hair is falling out really bad. And when she saw, she was like, let's see. And she laughs like no man's business. She's like, you think you've always thought of yourself to be the most beautiful person. Now look at you. Your beauty is going away. You are finished. The other comment that she also made was, one time I posted a photo of my daughter on WhatsApp, and she sees my daughter and she sends me a text to say, wow, your daughter is so beautiful. I used to think, I'm glad, because you used to think that you're the most beautiful girl you used to think of yourself as one of the most beautiful girl. I've never thought of myself as one of the most beautiful girl. I think I'm average, just like most people. I've seen very beautiful people in my life. And she says, you think you're the most beautiful person? You are not even beautiful. Your daughter is actually more beautiful than you. I bet you are very jealous of your daughter. Don't ruin her life and whatnot. You know what? This really pissed me off. This really pissed me off. How can I be jealous of my own child, my own flesh and blood? My children should be better, much better than me. My children should always be a better version of me. Come on, you guys. Then the other thing is, at any given moment, these people will try to embarrass you. Any given moment, they embarrass you. I remember I went to see this there's this guy that I really liked, and I started dating him. And then I went there with a friend of mine, and actually I met him through this same friend of mine. But when we went there, the things she started saying things like, oh, you know what, you should stop talking to her, you should stop calling her, you should change where you stay, you should move from this place, telling the guy. And she started twerking for him, dancing for him, doing all sorts of things for him. I was very surprised, but I really confronted her. I told her, whatever you're doing is bullshit. I'm not impressed. And I think if this is the kind of friend you want to be to me, then you are just not being then you are not the right person to be found with me. So they would always try to embarrass you. Then they never want you to do better than them. These people, these friends we get to pick for ourselves. I found people who just feel nice telling you, oh, I'm so sorry. They just like feeling sorry for you. They like feeling sorry. You tell them their problems, they feel sorry for you. They tell them their problems. It's like they're waiting for you to tell them their problems. And then the other thing is, one thing is, they feel nice. The minute you start doing fine, they are distant. The minute you start doing better again, they are distant from you. You don't even hear from them as much as you used to. Then the other thing they do is they always want to stay informed. They want to know what's going on in your life. They want to know your fails, especially your fails. They don't want to hear your wins. They want to hear your fails. They want to see how bad your life is going, so that they can have something to talk about, or something to, I don't know. They just want to stay informed so that they can use whatever information they have against you. So be careful, don't share your things. Don't share your private life with people. Whether it's your friends, get to know people first before you start sharing things with them. Don't share with them about don't talk about your relationships. Don't talk about your achievements. Don't talk about anything that will trigger them. Just keep quiet. If they say, how are you doing? Just say, oh, fine. By God's grace, we are getting by. Nothing special, nothing to see here. Then the other thing they do is they actually tell on themselves. They sleep. If you are found with these people, especially if you are found with them for a long time, they'll sleep up. They'll tell on themselves. I had the same person that I keep talking about, Betha. One time, because this person, I was supposed to go and work with her, and she promised me like, oh no, you come and work with me, since things ain't going so well for you. If you work with me, we'll raise some money together, then we can split. You do your business, I do mine. But within a week, she was telling me, this point, I don't know what she was angry about, but she was like, I'm never bringing anybody near me. I don't want to be helping people. People are just so foolish. I don't want to help anyone. I don't want to do this. So I was just surprised, like, I never asked you to help me. You asked it yourself. So they'll tell on themselves. Then another friend of mine once told me to say, and this time I'm going through a very, I'm actually depressed because of everything that I'm going through. And she said to me, she was laughing, and she was like, you know what, I'm so happy that I'm so happy that you're going through what you're going through, because it actually makes me feel like a better person. It makes me feel better about my problems, because I can never handle the kind of problems you're having. It makes me feel better that my problems ain't as bad as yours. And this is my best friend. And I looked at her, and that never left me. I was so surprised. I was shocked. Like, how do you say something like that? I mean, that was whether she meant it or she didn't mean it, that was very insensitive. Then sometimes in these friendships, you find that it's you always making the effort. It's you calling them. It's you visiting them. It's you going to see them. It's you always there to show. It's you just always there trying to be there for them. They're never there for you. Somehow they're always busy. There's always something happening in their lives, and sometimes they don't even include you. You just hear, oh, they went this side, they had a party, they did this, they'll never include you, they never invite you. But it's you always forcing yourself on these people. You can't see, you don't have eyes to see, you don't have a brain to think. Just you see these things, stay away from such people. It's not worth it. There's actually people that out there that will celebrate you, that will love you, that will want to be in your life. It's pointless. Then the other thing is, They will share what you trust them, every information you trust them with, they'll share it with others. If I know somebody, the minute you tell her something, this is supposed to be between the two of you, you and that person, the next thing you know, she's calling her pastor, she's telling her pastor, oh no, my friend is doing this and this, how can I help her? She's sharing information. And these useless pastors I see of nowadays, please excuse my language, I know there's good pastors out there, and I also do love pastors, I love the word of God, but there's these useless pastors of nowadays, these prophets, these self-proclaimed prophets. They'll now go on they'll now share your information even in church. Oh, that person, there's a person who looks, I won't mention her name, they'll actually say, I won't mention her name, but she was wearing she was wearing this, she looks like this and that, and they describe the whole lot of you. They're not sharing your name, but they are spreading your information out there, and you just get surprised. Your information is out there everywhere. Then the other thing they do is, they over a simple, you may have a simple, if this person wasn't true to you, over a very simple argument, you find that they use every information that they have on you against you. It is now used as a weapon, to be a weapon formed against you, man. Now they say all these things that you told them, all these things that they know about you. No wonder you have alopecia, no wonder, like Betha came after me and she said, no wonder you lose your hair, it's because you don't have a good relationship with God, God can't bless you and whatnot. I mean, God doesn't work like that. Well, God judges out of love. God judges with love. He loves us all. So come, be careful. Be careful. So they'll use what they know against you, and they'll just try to destroy you. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please stay alert. No, pray for discernment. I always insist on this one. Always pray for discernment. The Holy Spirit has a way of revealing to you who's true to you and who's not. Some of these people, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And unfortunately, people that are like this, they can do worse. I watched this. This is a Shankila Robinson, the girl who got killed by friends. It goes as far as killing. It's so bad. Jealousy, envy, hatred. These things are really, really, really bad. Ego. These things are really, really bad. So pray for discernment. Always watch your environments. Know the people you're hanging out with. Don't share your information anyhow, and don't be desperate for friendship. Have a relationship with God. God will direct your ways all the time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. God bless you.